Woman's fault that she is a single mom, even though it is the man who left.
I ain't gonna lie. Nobody want to wrestle.
You said nobody want to wrestle, right?
No.
People on the internet are absolutely furious at this woman for what she did to this street performer.
You got dudes your age coming at you, and they normally be with the BS, and then you can have their fathers.
Because she's talking to you, and then she's judging you. I don't think psychiatrists should make TikTok.
It is a woman's fault that she has to be independent, even though the men around her were not being supportive.
Welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, be sure to click that notification bell just to make sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. All right, let's hop right into it.
I'm going to be completely honest with y'all, okay? And I don't know if this was my own ignorance or what, but until like the past 5 years, I did not realize how many men hate women. And of course, this is a sum, not all, and I'm not even going to say the majority, but it is a pretty significant number. And of course, as a mental health care provider, I know a lot of this stems from trauma, possibly with their mother or another female in the past, or maybe they had an emotionally incestuous relationship with their mother, and that's why they have these perspectives. But whatever the case may be, it is disturbing. A woman's fault that she is a single mom, even though it is the man who left.
I'm 13% victim.
It is a woman's fault that she has to be independent, even though the men around her were not being supportive.
How do you know? I just know, all right?
You know, it's wild, man. What she's saying, women control birth. It's just women don't want to accept that fact. And this is a psychiatrist who's saying this. She hasn't done deeper research to see what the problem is. Men have. And so that's what you see happening in these spaces. But women actually control birth. Men control relationships. So the father leaving, maybe it's a reason he left. You have to always understand each problem. I'm not saying that it's not men's fault sometimes. Not most of the time. Most of the time, it's women. It's just facts. Who's causing more divorce? Women. A lot of the reasons they leave, it doesn't add up, right? I had a hard time. It doesn't make enough money. It doesn't add up for rich or poor. It's in your vows.
If a man marries a woman and she gets older, will he keep her? Yes, because men are good people. Men are good people, and we keep each other. We keep women. We don't treat women like y'all would treat us. See, if a woman had a man and her value increased later in life and his decreased, women would get rid of the men. But see, we're good people. I know they're going to get mad at me on that one.
But let me let her finish.
And yes, of course, women have to take accountability for the people that they allow in their life and the decisions that they make. But at what point do we begin holding men accountable? At what point do we say, hey, men, do better?
You've been doing that for years, right? You've been saying men do better for years. You've been saying, I don't want no scrub for years. Even nowadays, you're saying, I want a man making this much. And that's been for years, right? 100,000.
If you want, and a lot of women will say they don't want a high value man. Yes, you do. Because you want a lifestyle of comfort and moderate luxury.
I want a man 6 feet tall when you're 5 feet.
How tall does it need to be?
I'm 5 foot, so over 5 foot. 6 foot, I can't do anything less.
I'm too short?
Well, are you a good quality person? Like,
What do you think? Take a look.
I don't... Take me out first.
You're 5 feet and want a man 6 feet tall. When you have psychiatrists saying this stuff, the woman is sitting down with a psychiatrist and talking about it, and the psychiatrist saying, yeah, girl, you right, because that's her. This is why it's a problem. This is why men need to be careful when they're in psychiatrists, because she's talking to you, and then she's judging you. I don't think psychiatrists should make TikTok. But anyway, on to the next video.
Another thing too, these mothers, you got moms, they're not teaching their son the right thing. Like, teach your son to be a king. Society right now, it's okay to be a future. Like, it's bad to be Russell. Like, it's okay to be a good man.
Yeah, I do love him. I ain't gonna lie. Nobody want to wrestle.
You said nobody want to wrestle, right?
No.
Why you say that?
Everybody has Russell in their DM right now. He probably can't satisfy us. He look like
You hear what she just said? Everybody has Russell in their DM right now. They probably can't satisfy you. That woman is clearly overweight that said that. A lot of women are on that cast right now that's being interviewed. A lot of them overweight. And they calling guys, they're saying, oh, that guy's probably that Russell. When you already know you're being used, women want pain. And somebody said it too. They want pain. So when they want trauma and then when things are even more messed up, so they can say it was his fault.
Women, we like to be the one that got done wrong. This is why we struggle with accountability. Most women chase bad boys because being with a bad boy allows you to end up being a victim at some point or another.
It was Future's fault right there. That guy right there that was in the corner sticking down rocks that went upstate, it was his fault.
Why do they want to be victims?
It is programmed in us that poor me is some type of flex as a woman and as a mother. You can see it. Poor woman left with children to raise on her own. That is something that they get to flex off of. They believe it is a flex. That's why when I say it produces the worst product, the comeback is, well, he did it to me.
I said that because they're in New York. It's his fault.
Bad boys will allow, you're able to say, girl, I was Tyrone, he in the street, he took me out, it was exciting. There's the excitement side, but then there's always, if this doesn't work out with Tyrone, I have a story where Tyrone was the one that did me wrong. When you to Russell, he ain't finna do nothing. You never finna be no victim. And so what that means is, if the Russell never finna try you, guess what you got to do?
What's that?
You got to step your character up and not be doing being flaw, and you got to be a good wife and go home, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With Tyrone, I could some on the side because he be anyway. He Tyrone. He the bad boy.
His tool is trash. Like, he don't know what he doing. He just don't look like a vibe. Yes, I'm sorry. It ain't no spark, no spunk thing.
So
with
y'all
no
rather
rust.
with a nigga that treat women?
That's whatever. Future's a little bit more exciting.
People on the internet are absolutely furious at this woman for what she did to this street performer.
This is one of the worst things somebody's probably ever done to me while street performing.
So this woman comes out of nowhere and just slams her hand down on his keyboard and then walks away. And we think that's the end of it until she comes back.
Cause she said sorry after she knocked it over. You shouldn't have touched it. See, and the guy is right there ready to protect her. You see the guy right there with the hood on?
After she almost destroyed this man's piano, she then reaches into his tip bucket and steals money from him and then walks away like nothing ever happened. Now people on TikTok are calling for people to find out who she is because they are absolutely furious and want her to pay him back that money that she stole and to fix his piano. What do you guys think about all this?
Wow, man. That hood rat, hood booger, nothing going in her life. And you know what's wild? I can't even say that was a problem back then, right? Because even where I'm from, people have respect, right? I think maybe a problem now, where a lot of kids now are just reckless, and that's okay in her mind. But these are going to be the same. This generation is starting to become lost, man. This is sad. It's only going to get worse, too. It's only going to get worse. Let me hop on to the next video.
If you're a woman in your 30s and you're dating, honey, go have fun, because you got them young dudes coming at you. You got dudes your age coming at you, and they normally be with the BS. And then you can have their fathers. Yeah.
This is the problem. This is the problem. This is the piss they want guys to pick through. They want guys to pick through this piss. They want guys to pick through poop, piss, and garbage and marry it. And then if you find something good, you marry it, then 5-10 years later, irreconcilable differences. You just won't do it. God's already knows.
This is the way.
Passport, bro. Passport. No.
It's coming.
It's more to life than dealing with this crap.